K-pop has become a global phenomenon, symbolizing what's modern and trendy among young people. But lurking behind those dazzling stage lights are some eerie mysteries that give people the chills. Like H.P. Lovecraft said, the oldest and strongest emotion of mankind is fear, and the oldest and strongest kind of fear is fear of the unknown. So if these mysteries are no longer unknown, they might not be so scary after all, right? In today's video, K-pop Library is going to debunk some of the creepiest K-pop mysteries, from Hwasa becoming transparent to Irene's superpower, and even the spooky story of Jungkook encountering a ghost in BTS's old recording studio. We'll uncover the truth behind these eerie stories and see if they're really as frightening as people think. So, without further ado, let's get started. In Mamamoo, Hwasa is often associated with the most eerie stories. On an episode of Knowing Brother, Moonbyul shared a chilling story about a ghost that appeared in the group's dorm before they moved out. According to Moonbyul, the ghost looked exactly like Hwasa, and even Solar reported a similar experience. The odd part? Hwasa was away visiting her hometown in Jeonju at both times these sightings occurred, making it highly unlikely for her to be mistaken for a ghost. Another strange incident happened during a live broadcast. Fans witnessed something bizarre. Hwasa appeared to become transparent, almost like a ghost. You could see through her and make out the line behind her. You might think this was due to video editing, but it was a live stream, meaning it wasn't edited in post-production. This only added to the fans' confusion and curiosity. So, what exactly is going on here? If you look closely at the left side of the screen, you'll notice a staff member operating the camera. This staff member also appears to become transparent, much like Hwasa, and even seems to fade out. This suggests that it was the staff member, not Hwasa, who was selected to be blurred out. Although the live video wasn't edited in post-production, the team could still use real-time filters to remove backgrounds or objects. However, these filters have their drawbacks. Since they process images in real time, they can be less stable than post-production editing, sometimes resulting in graphic glitches. In this case, the staff member was likely the one affected by the Remove Object filter. The staff member is wearing a white shirt, which matches Hwasa's, and when the staff member moves out of the frame, Hwasa becomes transparent. This indicates that the filter mistakenly confused Hwasa with the staff member. Unable to find the staff member, the filter ended up blurring Hwasa instead. As of making this video, the Korean version of the Growl MV has reached 310 million views, a testament to its massive success. Besides its impressive one-shot filming style, Growl also features a mysterious silhouette behind a window, which has stirred up quite a buzz among netizens for a long time. At first glance, some might think this is just a crew member accidentally appearing in the shot rather than a ghost, as many people initially believed. However, at that time, EXO's representatives clarified that there was no one standing behind that window. It's known that the Growl MV was filmed at an abandoned building at Shindongshin Technical High School in Seoul. Many of SM's staff were initially hesitant to shoot the MV there, but ultimately, the production team decided to use the location. So why were the staff so reluctant to film at this site? The location is considered quite eerie by many due to its history of severe bullying incidents among students, with rumors suggesting that some students may have even committed due to the pressures they faced there. Consequently, when a shadowy figure intermittently appeared behind the window, many netizens speculated that it might be the ghost of a male student who had been trapped there, unable to move on. What's particularly intriguing is that this ghost only appears in the Korean version of the MV, not in the Chinese version, leading many to believe that the ghost was meant to be seen by Koreans, especially those who might have been involved in the bullying. To uncover the truth, we need to take a closer look at the shadowy figure. Upon closer inspection, it's clear that this person doesn't resemble a student at all. He appears to be in his 20s, wearing a t-shirt and a metal watch, and holding what looks like a handheld camera. This suggests that he is likely a crew member rather than a ghost, as some had imagined, but that's just my interpretation. To get a definitive answer, we need to hear from those who were actually there. EXO members also discussed this on the show Beatles Code. When asked about the identity of the silhouette in the MV, all the members confirmed that it was simply a crew member who accidentally appeared in the shot. Since the MV was filmed in one continuous take, the crew member ended up in the frame by mistake. And the claim from the EXO representative that no one was behind the window at that time was actually just a rumor spread by some fans to add drama to the MV. In episode 30 of Treasure Map, Jungkook from Treasure was searching for a hidden item in the small practice room number 1 in B2 basement. There wouldn't be anything unusual about this, except for a creepy detail that netizens discovered. The room where Jungkook had a large mirror, reflecting everything from the equipment on the floor, the piano, the chair, and so on, except for one thing, Jungkook's own reflection. So why is Jungkook's reflection missing? Could this room be haunted? Let's find out the truth. According to the video, the next scene shows Jungkook bending down just a few seconds after the previous shot. Surprisingly, this time the camera captures Jungkook's reflection in the mirror perfectly. This suggests that the room and the mirror are entirely normal. It appears that to avoid distracting viewers with the crew member in the frame and keep the focus on Jungkook, the editing team removed the cameraman from the earlier scene. This editing choice inadvertently caused Jungkook's reflection to disappear as well. This is a video editing technique used to eliminate distractions and maintain visual focus. As we can see, in the earlier scene, Jungkook only appears on the right side of the video, and this shot was captured with a fixed camera. This means the left side of the video was edited, specifically using a cropping effect in video editing software. By cropping out the left side and replacing it with a blank segment from earlier footage, the cameraman would effectively disappear. However, since there is a large mirror on the left side in this case, Jungkook's reflection also disappeared, revealing the editing process. This explains why his reflection was missing in that particular scene. During the 2016 release announcement for BTS's Wings album, Jungkook shared a spooky experience where he thought he might have encountered a ghost. After finishing his recording sessions, Jungkook requested a playback of his tracks. However, for some unknown reason, all his recorded parts had disappeared. Although a bit confused, he did another recording. Halfway through, Jungkook stopped to check if this new recording had been saved, only to discover that the missing parts were now filled with a voice that wasn't his. What could explain this mysterious occurrence, and what exactly was that eerie recording? To understand this, we need to know how a recording studio operates. Most studios in South Korea operate similarly. When a singer records, they enter the recording booth while the recording button is operated by someone in the control room outside the booth. It's possible that before Jungkook entered the booth, the recording button might have been accidentally pressed earlier. As a result, the recording could have captured background noise and voices from previous users of the studio. When Jungkook entered the recording booth, the person in the control room pressed the record button, but it actually stopped the previous recording. Therefore, Jungkook's first recording session didn't capture anything. He then recorded again. This time, since the previous recording was completed, the button pressed actually recorded Jungkook's vocals. When Jungkook checked the first recording, it picked up strange sounds because it was recorded before he was in the booth. That's why there were unusual noises in the playback. In Red Velvet's live broadcast, celebrating their comeback with the album RBB, the 5 idols from SM chatted and promoted the album together. Everything seemed pretty normal until the group's leader, Irene, unexpectedly showcased her superpower, leaving fans wide-eyed. Behind the members, there were some pictures hanging on the wall. Suddenly, as if sensing danger, Irene spun around just in time to catch a falling picture before it hit the ground. Her quick reaction was impressive. While the other members were still processing what had happened, Irene had already caught the picture. The group then casually continued their discussion about the album as if Irene's superpower was something they were used to. The truth is, Irene had heard the faint sound of the picture frame coming loose from the wall. We can see that when she turned her head, she immediately looked up at the frame, and with her sharp reflexes, she caught it. It's fair to say that Irene's exceptional hearing is akin to his superpower. As you can see, mysterious stories can be quite eerie. But once we uncover the truth behind them, they often turn out to be less frightening than we thought. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to Kpop Library. And be sure to share your own spooky experiences in the comments below for everyone to read. See you in the next video.